Hey everyone, Red here, and welcome back to the best beginner build series. And today we have our boy Michael Myers himself. Remember, with the beginner build series, we're only allowed to use perks from the said killer and the basic perks that are available to all killers to replicate what a new player would have access to in their blood web. I also try and keep the add-ons pretty tame, so you won't see iridescence or any purples in most of these builds. So let's go ahead and break down what I think is the best beginner build for Michael Myers. First, we have play with your food. Every time you chase the obsession and let them escape, you'll receive a token up to a maximum of 3 tokens. Each token is going to increase your movement speed by 5%. Performing a basic attack or a special attack will spend 1 token. Second, we're running with Dying Light. The obsession is going to gain a 33% action speed bonus to unhooking and healing other survivors. But every time that we heal a non-obsession survivors, we'll gain a token. And while the obsession is alive, all survivors who are not the obsession will get a 3% penalty to repair, healing, and sabotage speed for each token. Third, we're running Sloppy Butcher. Our base attacks will inflict the mangled and hemorrhage status effect for 90 seconds. And we're going to be going with Whispers. Whenever a survivor is within a 32-meter range of ourselves, the entity will whisper in our ears and the perk will light up. As far as add-ons, we kept it simple as always with Hairbrush, which will increase the duration of our Evil Within 3 by 20 seconds, but also increase the amount of evil required to reach Evil Within 3 from Evil Within 2 for the first time by 50%. And second is one of my all-time favorite add-ons for Myers, and that is Dead Rabbit. This is going to decrease our terror radius when we're in Evil Within 2 by 25%, but increase it when we are in Evil Within 3 by 25%. Overall, I think Myers actually has a really fun beginner build and is a great place to start for a lot of killers in general. And as always, if you are a Myers main and you have a few tips you want to leave down below, make sure to do that. You never know what new player you're helping out. Much love, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Now let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. Alright, and we have Nostromo Wreckage for our game. I don't mind this map. It doesn't have as many like stealthy angles as I would like, but that's alright. We can keep an eye. Look, actually, right there, we have Whispers now. Let me take a peek. This actually might be a fun angle. Yeah, like right there on the gen could be good. Oh, and there they go. And we can see their leg right there. And hopefully we can get all the way up to tier 3 really early in the game. You always are looking for different stalking angles like this when playing Myers. And there we go. 99.99%. That way, all I gotta do is tap it on any other survivor. And I think this was our obsession. So, I saw ya. Must have kept walking around. Yeah, there you are. I can go for like a quick hit thanks to Sloppy Butcher, but I'm more interested in just play with your food. Wow, she managed to get that. I think she got vacuumed forward a little bit, but that's cool. I get play with your food. I might actually want to get one more stack here. Trying to get 2 stacks is always a good call. You don't always want to like force out 3 stacks though. Okay, that's 2. Ooh, you guys are actually over here. I need her to leave the vicinity just a little bit. That way we can lose chase and get the extra movement speed. A little bit of lag, but that's alright. Hey man, what's going on? And there we go, just like that. And that's what we're looking to do with the play with the food. We're always looking to find the obsession, get a token or 2, and then transfer over a tier 3 insta-down on another survivor. And 2 tokens is enough to outplay almost any tile. Even 1 token with 5% can be incredibly potent. Especially in like shorter tiles. But even on longer tiles, you can sometimes just get away with it. Hey man. Like right here, I think we'll just kind of stick this chase. I don't need to break the pallet just yet unless he makes a good play here. Not bad. Oh, well, we get him here. There we go. So just like that, you can kind of get away with actually playing on tiles where normally you'd probably want to break the pallet. 2 stacks of Dying Light. Dying Light's not the best slowdown in the game, but if you're running on beginner build, you really have no option for slowdown, so you gotta take what you can get. Thankfully, Dying Light also affects healing, and we have Sloppy Butcher as well with that. And if you're confused about Sloppy Butcher, remember it lasts for 90 seconds, so even though Bill right there just got hooked, Sloppy Butcher's still gonna be affecting him, even when they come and unhook him later. I'm assuming we're over here on this gen. Whispers is going off. Yep, there we are. And it's our obsession, so I'm going to try and get a token or 2. You're always doing a little bit of a time sink when you're doing this, but you make up for it on the insta-downs later. Try to get away. There it is. We lost chase for a second. And we get a little bit of resources out, which is nice. I want to get a little bit more. I think this time we go for the 3 tokens. And I'll get a 99 prepped up. Yeah, that works. And there we go. So now we're moving 15% faster, which is just insane. And we have our tier 3 already good. Thank you. And just like that. So all that time we wasted in that one chase to get the tokens is immediately recovered based on that chase there. And we can use that movement speed to actually catch up to this guy as well. We'll probably never end up hooking the obsession unless it's like given or unless we have to. Thank you. I don't have to play around it, or I don't have to break it. Because we can always play around it. Thankfully, you actually made a mistake here. This should take a little bit longer, even when play with your food. But with 2 stacks, you can play around it without actually having to break the ballot. Though, make sure to break it afterwards, just in case. And now we're at 4 tokens of Dying Light. So everyone other than the Obsession is currently being hit with 12% penalty on gen repairs. We moved away, but which way? Oh, there we are. Is that an injured survivor? So that is the Meghead. Hi, what's going on? It's the Meghead with Off the Record. That is what is going on. We have tier 3, so we get a bit more vault speed. It's not going to help us a lot here. It's a relatively safe ballot. Should be a drop. There it is. Back in tier 2. Got stuck just a little bit, but that's alright. Cool. Not too bad. Hopefully she doesn't have decisive. Nope. Cool. So we can throw it right here on the hook. Other gen done behind me. That's most likely the Obsession, if I had to guess. We'll go ahead and just farm up on him real quick. Thank you. Get me all the way to tier 3. Or at least as close as I possibly can. Oh, the Obsession is actually over here. That's perfect. We'll go ahead and break this. Whenever we're doing the chase here, we're also pretty happy to go and get any pallets. So if you're chasing the Obsession, trying to get like a play with your food token, feel free to try and get a pallet, even if it means like face tanking the pallet. I hopefully can get in chase before she gets up here, but I don't think I can. Nope. If I would have gotten in chase up there, we could have left it, but now we gotta kind of hold forward. Ooh. But we have Bill right here. Come here, man. I got just a thing for you. Second play with your food token came in at a perfect time there. And now we have 1 left over. Oh, she's right there. I was gonna say, I saw her right there a second ago. But they're gonna hold forward for a moment. I won't play on that yet. I want to come up here and kick the gen. The more regression you have in the game, or I should say the more slowdown you have in the game, you can kind of get away with kicking gens a little bit. Because it takes longer for them to get back up to that 5% mark. Hey, buddy. You mess up horribly. The Obsession really should be going for a lot of these saves, especially like right now with everyone injured. Because the Obsession does get a 33% bonus healing and unhooking. She went all the way over there. We can kind of hold forward to anyone other than the Obsession right now and be relatively safe. This is a pretty hard one to play on. It's deceptively longer than it looks, but it looks shorter, but it's a relatively safe side here. Thank you. I kind of have to break it. Oh, where are we going? Just holding it forward over here. It's not the best place to run a normal chase, but we have enough pressure built up in the game where it doesn't matter. And she's on death hook. I don't think you get anywhere, Meg. Almost. And there we go. 2 survivors out of the game. Where are we at here? Oh, there we are. This has been a really great example, or like just a really great start of the game in general. So we're able to find the Obsession on repeat and farm up these tokens. I'm gonna go ahead and get one more token and try and get as much stock here as I can. The recent buffs to Myers make getting stock on one survivor just so much more effective. There we go. That'll have to do for now. Now the problem is just going ahead and trying to find Bill. But on long maps like this, we're really just waiting for Whispers to kick in. Yeah, I thought so. So Whispers kicks in. He's probably on this gen back here. There he is. Look at him. Trying to hide from me. What's going on, buddy? Sprint burst. I like it, but with 2 stacks, you don't get far with it. And there we go. Now, let's go ahead and see if we can find the obsession or if they get hatch. Oh, looks like they got hatch, which is totally a-okay with me. And that was a classic example of how to run the build and what you want to do in your games. And this is what I think is the best Myers builds for beginners. Much love, and until next time, I am Red and I am signing off.